Hey everybody, it's Michael from White Mountain Cleaning Systems, owner of MoeJuice.com. We make the only all-premium carpet cleaning lineup and floor care products that we sell across the United States and currently in Canada as well. Today what we're going to talk about is final rinse and how it can really up your game cleaning pet urine. One of the biggest and hardest subjects for carpet cleaners is pet urine, and not everybody's very effective at it. But knowing a little bit about the science behind pet urine, we could be assured that using the correct cleaning products like Final Rinse can really help the average carpet cleaner up their game. Pet urine is an interesting subject. Why? Because as a dog or cat urinates, the total pH of that urination can be about a 4.5 to 6.5 acidic pH. But as it dries, it can turn from a 9.5 to over 11 pH. After it's fully dry, you might not even be able to smell it. But then when the humidity rises, it reactivates. So pet urine can be rather tricky. What we typically use is a 365 nanometer to 385 nanometer UV flashlight. And what we do is we walk into a house and we pre-inspect that. Well, the light is going to be able to see the phosphoretic damage from the urine. What's the phosphates? Well, when they say they mark their territory, part of pet's urine contains phosphorus that illuminates very clearly under UV light. But it could be tricky to figure out whether or not somebody's already cleaned it or not. How do you know that? Well, if pet urine is very dull when you're looking at it under UV light, it may have already been cleaned, or the homeowner may have used an excessive amount of liquid to wash away the urine salts and spread them throughout the room. So that could be a little bit tricky. If it's been cleaned properly by a professional carpet cleaner, well, the urine salts will not be there, so it'll always appear more dully. Now, if pet urine salts are there, those urisalts will illuminate and shine in our eyes a lot differently. You'll actually see it. Sometimes it even looks more like small crystals because it's urisalts. So how do we go about combating pet urine once we discover that it's there? The first thing that most people will use is an alkaline cleaning agent and a urine treatment product. But quite honestly, that's very ineffective. What you want to start out with is a Final Rinse from Moe Juice. It is an acidic cleaner. So what you do is you'll pre-treat your spots using Final Rinse. So under the UV light, you can decide where the urine is throughout the room. You'll take your Final Rinse and you'll apply it as a urine pre-treatment. Now you're going to take that 10 alkaline pH, maybe 9.5, 11, and you're going to reduce that back into an acidic state. This is an incredible and powerful pre-treatment product. Pretending that this is a sprayer, what you're going to do is put the head of the sprayer directly onto the spots, knowing that oftentimes when liquids go into a carpet, they might be this big under the UV light, but they spread out underneath the padding. So you want to saturate the spot. Now, you could use this without dilution, but it's probably smarter to dilute it. Otherwise, you're probably spending too much money on the product. The correct dilution ratio is typically 6 to 8 ounces per gallon. But sometimes if it's a smaller spot or not as deep, you could use 2 to 4 ounces per gallon as well to pre-treat. You take your sprayer and you'll pre-treat it directly onto the spots, again, keeping in mind that the urine has probably spread out through the bottom. After that, you're going to wait about 10 to 15 minutes, up to 20 minutes if you're incredibly patient, and then you're going to complete the job using soapless solution by Moe Juice and No Moe Odor. The No Moe Odor is a biocide that's going to completely kill the bacteria after it's already been broken down by the Final Rinse. You can also use the Final Rinse as your Final Rinse. So after you have extracted it, you're going to be rinsing that carpeting with the Final Rinse. I hope this actually makes a bit of sense to people, about how pre-treating pet urine with a powerful rinse agent like Final Rinse can really help you up your game and gain your customers' satisfaction. If you have any questions, please get a hold of us on www.moejuice.com or contact me directly. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed. Bye-bye now.